What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Independent Experience. I'm IndyXP, and we're coming to you again this morning, Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. Yesterday was a rocky road, but we did see some gains on precious metals finally. But guess what? Wake up and smell the coffee because we're having more gains, even better than yesterday. Let's go ahead and take a look at the big board, see where we're going to be starting the day off at. Gold is currently at $1663.13. It's up $106. Silver is up 69 cents, currently at $14.06, giving us a ratio of 118.28. Other precious metals. Platinum is up $41 currently at $686. And palladium, it went up over $2,000 an ounce just briefly, just a few minutes ago. It's back down. It is up $183 at $19.98. Good turnaround for palladium. Copper has had a nice turnaround. It's up 6 cents, currently at $2.14 a pound. And aluminum is turned around somewhat. It's currently at 70 cents a pound. Barrels of crude oil are up, currently at $24.45 a barrel. The Dow Jones, NASDAQ, and S&P 500, as we said, did not fare well yesterday, but I've got high hopes for today, and we'll get to that in just a second. The Dow Jones closed down 582 points. It's going to be starting the day off at 18,591.93. The NASDAQ had dropped just 19 points, close out the day at 68.60.67, and the S&P 500 dropped 67 points yesterday to close out the day at 22.37.40. So let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. Had a strong day yesterday. Bitcoin is currently at 67.1724. The Utah Goldback is currently showing an exchange rate of $2.74, but I would expect that number to jump exponentially here real soon once they open and update their website. So I would see that probably closer to probably $2.90 here in the coming hours. Real quick, I want to discuss an article from CNBC. This is from Thomas Frank. This is from just a few minutes ago. Futures contracts tied to major U.S. stock indexes surged in early trading Tuesday in hopes an agreement on the stimulus bill to rescue the economy from the coronavirus was close. As of 6:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, check local listings, the Dow Jones Industrial Average Futures jumped 930 points, or 5%, to hit its up limit level. The S&P 500 futures and NASDAQ futures were also up 5% to its limit up. The S&P 500 ETFs were up 5.1% in pre-market trading. Senator Charles Schumer and Treasury Secretary Mnuchin were close to a deal on a $2 trillion stimulus bill, according to reports which cited a conference call Schumer made Monday evening to Democrat leaders. Negotiations on the bill were set to continue today. Futures contracts, and we know this, okay. Overnight moves followed yet another stormy day on Wall Street on Monday as investors swung back to pessimism and pushed the major indices into new multi-year lows. Let's see, the Dow dropped 582 points, or 3%, to a new 3-year low on Monday and remained on pace to clinch its worst calendar month since 1931. Yikes. Woo. That's rough. The S&P 500 dropped 2.9% and set a record last month as both indices sank further into bear markets amid the COVID-19 outbreak. Stocks hardest hit by the shutdowns resulting in the coronavirus led to gains in the pre-market trading Tuesday. Shares of Wynn and MGM Resorts were up more than 11%. Airlines like Delta jumped more than 10%. Democrats have criticized the $500 billion fund that the Republicans propose sets aside for distressed businesses, calling it the bailout with no strings attached. Quote, I think the limit of times as how long these negotiations will go on will be set by the initial unemployment claims that come out on Thursday, end quote, said Steve Risciuto, chief U.S. economist for Mizuho Securities. Why do they have these weird names, man? Told CNBC Squawk Box Asia on Tuesday morning, Singapore time. Check local listings. This goes on talking about the debates on the Senate floor. Go ahead. You guys want to watch some C-SPAN, you can get in on that. All right, so guys, I want to introduce to you a new term. All right, and I printed it on a big piece of paper because I don't have any graphic design skills. I cannot handle YouTube. But we had the Great Depression back in the 20s and 30s, at the end of the 20s into the 30s. We had the Great Recession. We for some reason, economists like giving names to these horrible things, the dot-com bubble. Well, I've came up with the name for this. I'm going to trademark it. I'm going to put it on a shirt. If there's some economist out there that wants to pay me, want to write me a check for $100, I'll take this video down. But the new word is Coronacession. Woo. Coronacession. So the Coronacession is the term that I came up with for this time that we're in. So it's a recession that was caused by the coronavirus, thus known as the Coronacession. See how that works? I think it's catchy. It'll fit nicely on a t-shirt. So you guys are all friends. Go ahead and use that any way you wish. Guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. And if you appreciate old IndieXP, go ahead and consider hitting that thumbs up button right there. And if you happen to be new to the independent experience, go ahead and consider smashing that subscribe and jingle bell right there in the corner, bing bong, so you can be notified of when new content is coming out. Another thing, you might want to go ahead and check out this video because that's my video from yesterday. Maybe read the comments, read the description. Might be something in there that might result in some free silver for you. So I've been IndieXP from the Independent Experience, and I'm here once again to remind you, if your women don't find you handsome, they shall find you pocket, Charlie.